Brett Haupt and Alex Williams here post-game after Arizona loses 56-31, their third straight game against a top 10 team. The question is, do we think Arizona has enough in them to turn this season around?
You know, right now it's hard to tell. These last 3 games, they've gotten off to horrible starts, dug themselves big holes. Tonight they were able to come back. The first half, that's probably the worst half of football I've ever seen a team play.
The defense gives up 400-plus rushing yards, 288 of them coming to LaMichael James, which is a career high for him. He really just dissected Arizona's defense today.
Yeah, LaMichael James showed why he's one of the top running backs in the country and a potential Heisman candidate. He took advantage of an Arizona defense that, it's maybe a step or two over-aggressive at times, not a great tackling defense. Young linebackers, inexperienced linebackers, not really young, inexperienced D-line, and he abused them.
Even when the defense did stop Oregon short on occasion, they had penalties that really stalled the momentum that the defense had. Trevin Wade here in the end zone, kids to the quarterback too late. And on the opposite side, the offense really was marred by penalties and drop passes also in the first half.
Yeah, we saw a team that just mentally wasn't ready to play. On Arizona's first defensive play, get called for a 15-yard horse collar tackle. First offensive play, get called for a false start. Get a big stop there to force Oregon to punt. And then you have the roughing the passer penalty on Trevin Wade, and those are just the kind of mistakes that when you're struggling as bad as Arizona is, you can't make them.
Nick Foles had a rough start, overthrew Dan Buckner on a deep pass initially, and his receivers were dropping passes. He was constantly under pressure. And this Arizona team to this point in the season can really be defined by its lack of ability to get pressure on the quarterback and protect their own quarterback. If there is one constant positive for this team, it's the play of Nick Foles. Throughout all this pressure, he seems to be a little bit more mobile this year, and he so far has completed 10 touchdowns, no interceptions against fantastic competition. And he really shook off a slow start to get Arizona back in the game during the third quarter.
Yeah, at the start of the game, Foles, he was just a touch off. He missed a couple of receivers. He had Buckner down the sideline, like you said. He had Geno Crump, a ball he threw maybe a foot too high over on the sideline. Then his receivers didn't help him out. David Douglas dropped a ball over the middle that would have moved the chains. John Kreiner dropped that touchdown. And when you have a quarterback who, he's been under pressure, he's probably starting to get a little gun-shy back there. And I think that might have showed a little bit in the first half.
Looking forward, Arizona's schedule gets much more manageable, albeit only slightly, on the road at USC and then following Oregon State. How big of a game do you think USC is?
USC, what Arizona needs to do there, they just need to go out, they need to be competitive, and they need to play not even a complete game, just one where they don't shoot themselves in the foot time and time again. Just go out and play sound football, and if you lose, you lose. But don't beat yourself.
This season could very well hang in the balance when Arizona travels to USC this weekend. For the Arizona Daily Wildcat and Alex Williams, I'm Brett Haupt.